in the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So I got a bit of advice for you, right? Bit of advice which I think is genuinely speaking good advice, right? Generally. It might not be universally, but generally, it will make your life better. And that advice is this: live in the moment. Live and don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Live in the moment. Because the moment is, I think, maybe from a certain point of view, could be the only thing that's considered real, right? Live in the moment. So at the moment, Star Wars is pretty good. I'm enjoying Mandalorian. I'm enjoying Bad Batch. Frankly, I enjoyed it so much that last night I randomly I used Disney Plus, which I hate doing because Disney Plus is pure evil, and because Disney's pure evil. And I watched some old Clone Wars. Right, I'm enjoying where Star Wars is right now. Now, has Star Wars been in a very bad place recently? Yes. Absolutely. 2022, for example. Nothing that happened in 2022 was in any way good. It was all, in my opinion, it was all bad, right? Yeah, so it's very, very bad. But right now, it's very good. And I think that's indicative of a larger energetic shift, right, in the universe. Now, I may be completely bloody bonkers, right? I probably am, but maybe not for that. But that's really what I believe, right? So I think things are going to be good in the future. I'm not worried about bad Star Wars in the future, but a lot of people are. Listen, you know, I think it's actually a little bit more painful now that we're getting good science fiction, like Picard is good. It's a little bit more painful worrying about it being bad. Like, I remember the first season of Mando, right? I couldn't enjoy it. I was gripping my armrest. I was waiting for it to go really, really awful. So I think that's where a lot of people are. I also think just relax, mate. Relax. So, yeah, the story is that they've mapped out all the way up to the sequel trilogy. The point of this video, I go over that article, is saying, don't worry about it. I think we're okay. Live in the moment, baby. Live in the moment. And in this moment, could you hit the like, share, and subscribe button? That'll be fantastic. If you are not watching on Rumble, go to bloody Rumble, mate. It's happening over there. They got a real, what's I going to say? Momentum happening ever since they had some good signings. Crowders on Rumble. I think I'm going to sign up for Mug Club. I like the extra people they got, like the Jim Brewer and Nick DiPaolo. It's a good little package, and they got a Russell Brand there. I like Russell Brand as well because I really disagree with his worldview, but I agree with his honesty. So there's a lot we can interconnect with. Anyway, basically, Rumble does way better for me, right, on my live streams. My live streams get about 4 times the viewers on Rumble, and my channel's like tiny. It's really like my channel on YouTube is pretty small, but on Rumble, it's tiny, yeah, which is like I've had to say more than once in my life. you know, I don't want to build up expectations. In fact, listen, may I say, if you're not overly well endowed, you want to marry somebody with small hands. Small hands. That makes everything bigger. Okay, see, I give you 2 good bits of advice right now. 3, actually. Go to Rumble, right? Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that's very good. Thank you very much. Find yourself a girl with small hands if a girl is what you're looking for, right? And live in the moment. See, listen, all these things are very helpful. You're welcome. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all these things are fantastic. Thank you very much. Go to the video notes. Sign up to my newsletter on Substack. That is awesome. It's awesome. Awesome. I mean, people get it. One person had it. They were riddled with cancer. I'm completely true story. This is completely 100% true. They were riddled with cancer, right? Everywhere. It was like The Last of Us. It wasn't good. They subscribed to my Substack, went into remission. Like that, right now they're dancing a tango. Mostly true story. It's not true at all. There isn't one element of that story that was true in any way, which is why you should subscribe. What was it? That's on my Substack. That's what I forgot what I was trying to get you to do. The subscribe to that. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are fantastic. This came from my live stream. I do live streams every day now because Rumble likes the live streams, and I'm chasing the Rumble algorithm. So like, share, subscribe, comment. This comes from my live stream last night where we discussed this very issue. Let me head over to me from last night. Dave Filoni confirms the Mandalorian timeline goes all the way up to episode 7. Yes, but I am a firm believer, as you know, that the tides are about to completely turn, right? And there will not be a will to make a connection. There will be a strong enough hatred of the Rey saga by this time next year that there will be a desire to detach from it, right? Enough people are falling by the wayside at Disney right now. There's a change of management is a coming, right? Bob Iger's like fighting to keep his position, which is weird because he just kind of like he set up with the other one, Bob Chapek, just to be the CEO during COVID. Quite showing you he's a good he knows what he's doing. Fine. So I wouldn't worry about this. Okay, this is, I think, their official plan right now, but let's wait. I'm a big believer in let's wait and see what happens, right? I mean, this whole thing about indicting Trump, let's wait and see what happens. Even if they indict him, let's wait and see what happens, right? The Mandalorian executive producer Dave Filoni confirmed that the time frame of Disney Plus's Star Wars series goes all the way up to episode 7, right? In an interview with StarWars.com, Filoni asked how he maps out the fractions of the Mandalorians that will be showcased in the show. He said he responds, whiteboards. It goes beyond just those groups, right? John and I know where we are on the post-Return of the Jedi that you know in some ways we think of all the way up to episode 7. So these are okay. This is the same as the plans for season 27, right? Where they're going to have they want to have Ace as a captain of a starship and a new companion who was like a safe cracker. Yeah, they're a great sequence plan for introducing her. Like you see, it's like a swanky garden party, right? And this like very like ornate, swanky, basically Lady Christina, right? Beautiful woman like slips through, like I imagine like True Lies, into the back rooms, finds a safe and then breaks into it, right? And inside is Sylvester McCoy, like all turned up, bundled up, saying, "What took you so long?" Right? That sounded like lots of so that, but none of it happened. Right? None of it happened. He continued, you always move between the big things in the cinematic world, and we plot those out. We discuss groups, we discuss characters, we discuss who should come into the story and who should not. It's a very layered thing, and obviously by the third season we have a lot of people that in play already. Yeah, he took one out, didn't he, Cara Dune? So so characters like Bo is getting more getting down to what they are about, and what. Yeah, do you think she was brought in to replace Cara Dune? Feels like it, doesn't it? And although I don't know, if it makes sense to bring somebody else in, we will. But it's valuable to understand that what's going on in the greater galaxy, so you understand the history of the period and informs our characters. See, they were upset by the idea of them in The Mandalorian showing the weakness of the New Republic. I believe they would be, right? One lacks the still determination of a fascist dictatorship. That's one of the drawbacks of being good. John Favreau then shared his thoughts. It's pretty much a fresh snow for a while, So you had clues, clues on what we know, what we knew from the movies that came before this. We know what's happening after and we knew the Clone Wars. And we even knew the EU material about what's being embraced by fans. So Matt might be coming back. Yeah, I mean, Admiral Thorne's coming in, which I'm excited about. So we want to account for everything and take everything into consideration. But we also, but now we have stuff that we've done. We also have Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew. I'm actually quite excited about Skeleton Crew. And as I tell you, I've enjoyed Bad Batch. I've enjoyed Mando, right? I think they've both been good. Disney, for the love of God,
take the Mando episodes out, that piece of shit Boba Fett, and make it a standalone movie. You're such a schmuck for not doing that. The other stories taking place that we will make sure it's consistent, that we have a pulse throughout little moments in the time frame. Well, that's good. That just adds consistency, right? This is exactly what the sequel trilogy lacked. Until they touch it, it's not real, right? And I'm telling you now, a Mando Luke Skywalker movie is what you need to do, right? It is what you need to bloody do. Where are we up to? So blah blah blah. They just say blah 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 at this point. The idea the show lays up episode 7 made crystal clear by Jon Favreau before the end. Listen, corporate said he has to. The Mandalorian, after the stories of Jango and Boba Fett, another warrior emerged. The Mandalorian is set after the Empire, before the emergence of the First Order. Okay, again, this is just what, just what the suits are saying today, mate. Okay? It's just what the suits are saying today. We follow the trials of a lone gunfighter in the outer reaches of the galaxy from the far from the authority of the New Republic.
Right, it's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.